And we're on. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. If you're now listening or watching, you're now tuned into I Don't Know, It's Perfect, the most professional podcast out of South Austin, and Austin, and Texas. I am your host, Mario from the South Side. And today we're having a very special episode. And as you may see, we're in at the same location because we are trying new things every single episode. And as we go deeper and deeper into the season, you will find out what we're doing and how we're doing it. But today is also a very special episode because I'm sitting with a very talented, versatile, and musical person, Mr. TaylorMade.
Hey, what's up, man?
How are you, bro? How are you doing today?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I battled through the heat, you know.
Ah, bro,
Had
it's
to get
hot.
to the Sahara to get here.
Yeah.
It's all good though. Thanks for having me, man.
Yeah, man, it's definitely a pleasure to have you. I know we've been planning on this for a while now, but as all things I do within life, I like to push everything to like as far as I can from the point of certainty. But here we are, and I'm glad we made it, man.
We did it. Yeah.
How has everything been going? How's your day been going today?
It's been good, man. It's been a relaxing day, I guess, you know. Just like went to work, wrote some songs. The kind of standard.
A typical day.
Standard Thursday.
I feel that, man, because the heat has been killing me at work today, bro.
Yeah, it's
man.
ridiculous. I'm hiding in the house for sure.
Yeah, man. I either want to be in water, or just definitely hiding inside the house because there's no way. I've been dying at work. Like I'll go to work, sweat my ass off all day, and then go to the gym and then sweat my ass even more. It gets to the point where I'm like I'm working out and I'm getting in my pump, and then I'm like starting to sweat really bad again to the point where like I can smell myself, and I'm like, dude, like it don't make me feel really uncomfortable because I'm like the whole fucking world can smell me. I gotta leave, you know. I gotta go home because man, I stink, you know. It's not a good time. It's been a few years since Texas has had this heat, and
it's definitely
it's
that
brutal.
105 creep to 110 kind of vibe. So you work outside, man?
Yeah. So I'm an electrician, so never have AC, bro. Rarely.
Damn.
So
shit.
I'm usually good about like being in heat, and I'm usually the guy that's like, I do prefer summer over winter time. But as somebody pointed out to me earlier today that we haven't had this type of heat in years.
No, not in a while.
Yeah.
This is one of those summers. I felt like it was going to be this hot because, you know, it was that cold-ass winter.
Yeah.
So I was like, fuck, it's going to be offset when that summer comes.
But I don't know, man. It's only the beginning of summer.
It's not even July yet.
No, it's not even
So
August, man.
It's going to get hotter for sure.
Yeah, but it's going to suck.
Get ready.
But shit, for those that are like watching and listening that are not familiar with yourself, go ahead and introduce yourself. Let them know who you are and what you're about.
Yeah, for sure. My name's TaylorMade. I'm like an alternative rap artist. Make all kind of stuff. Just trying to be a better me every day. That's it.
And we are, right?
Yeah.
So how did take us to the beginning? How did your musical journey begin?
Shit. I think it started in like Missouri City, Mo City, Texas. That's where it started. Like middle school, kind of creeping into like high school.
Yeah.
Just my boy, he had like just downloaded Mixcraft.
Oh, good old Mixcraft.
Good old Mixcraft. One of the best DAWs.
Whenever
DAWs.
Me and my brother were kids in middle school, one of my best friends. Just fun fact story, but when we were kids, we just like started getting into like freestyle. You know, in middle school, we wanted to rap. So we didn't have no recording equipment, obviously, but he had a computer, and we downloaded the Mixcraft. And he was like, "Fuck, we don't have no microphones." So we took this busted Xbox headset that he had, and he took the piece from it and just used the mic part of it, and then took a hanger and made a actual like a
stand.
Yeah, stand from it, and then use his mom's pantyhose as a
nice,
filter for it. And man, that's how we did things back then.
Hey, I'm not mad at that, man. I think we had like some USB mic with like a sock on it or something.
Yeah,
like that. Yeah.
If it works, it works.
Yeah, for sure. But that was it, man. It's crazy because like I be thinking about those days because I feel like so many like superstars came from like Mo City at that time.
Oh yeah, for sure. You got
like
Zero,
we had like
Travis Scott,
and like at Elkins at that time. Got Billy Rags. He's out here doing big shit in NFT. Like a bunch of fashion designers and shit. Like there's something in the water at that point. Maxo was bubbling. Like,
that's right. Yeah,
all at that same time.
What a time, huh?
It's fucking crazy.
Did you play any instruments?
I played the trumpet for a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I played it in middle school, and I was taking it dead serious, yo. I was like in my bedroom, like pissing my neighbors off. Like I was trying to be like Miles Davis on that bitch.
Yeah.
But as soon as high school hit, the shawties wasn't checking for the trumpet, so I just had to put that joint down. You feel me?
Try something else.
Pick up a joint. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
had to blend in, dog. Come on, bro.
Yeah, it was part of the whole middle school experience growing up.
Yeah, like it's that shock. You coming from middle school to high school, you're like, man, hold on, I gotta come correct, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, so I know for sure you have not just with yourself but with your family musical background.
Yeah, for sure.
Your granddad. Go ahead and I'm not sure if a lot of people are familiar, but let us know who your granddad was.
Yeah, my granddad used to, play piano with James Brown back in the Gap. Talks about it all the time. That's like his thing when he gets drunk or whatever. Yeah, like he's like I want to say like 85 now or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, like he's a little hermit now. He doesn't leave his apartment or anything. But yeah, that's my guy. And then my dad, like after him, he was like one of those like Jerry Curl like 80s pop singers type deal, performing in malls and stuff. So I guess
it's definitely a generational thing.
It's
Everybody
a
becomes an
generational thing
artist.
for sure. When I dropped 90210, my dad was like, "Oh, I see you. Okay."
Yeah.
He's like, "I hear a little Alex Isley in there." Okay. I was like, you feel me? Yeah.
That's awesome, man.
That's the fam.
Do you be showing your grandpa your music?
Yeah, when I can, like I only see him when I go down to Houston.
Yeah.
And like he doesn't come outside for anyone but me, so like I be trying to like
beautiful.
take him places like while I'm down there, you know what I'm saying? Show him what I'm working with. But yeah.
That's awesome, man.
That's Gramps, bro.
And then I guess after that, at what point did you like? I guess because I'm assuming it was kind of like from what I've learned, anybody that's like started making music from back end usually ends up being like on and off. You do it, you then stop and start doing it. When did you start taking it serious?
I feel like even when I was in middle school rapping with my bros on Mixcraft, like I had serious intention.
Yeah.
But, I was young, so I was like playing with it,
Yeah.
I would have to say when I started taking it like super serious, maybe when I was at AI here in Austin. I think that's when I was trying to take it really serious.
And were you always, I guess, like creative with it, like kind of like outside of the box with it?
I think when I first heard Biggie, like when I was a little kid, I was like, "Yo, this dude's so cool, bro! Like everything he's saying just sound like that shit, bro."
Yeah,
like, and it made me want to rap just because like how cool he was doing it.
Yeah.
And then when I fell into like listening to Kid Cudi like later on, like that made me want to just like be myself. That was like a sign showing me that, oh, you could just be yourself with this shit. You don't have to like fall into a stereotype or anything. So I think at that point, that's when I like was like, all right, I feel like I'm a little off, just a little bit. So I wanted to put that in like with the music, like continuously to try to stay out the box with the shit.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. And I feel like that's something that nowadays people are just not realizing that you kind of have to do something like that to stand out, because
you got to be yourself. Like they tell you all the time, it's like 1 in a million chance. Like that's it. They were telling you right there. You got to be yourself to make it.
Yeah. So other than Kid Cudi, who were your influences? Oh, Kid Cudi and Biggie.
Kanye, like a motherfucker.
For sure.
God damn, that guy.
Did you enjoy his documentary?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I was calling my mom every episode because like they had that bond. I was like, my mom was the same way. Like when I was like 15, she got me like a manager, and she was like,
oh wow,
yeah, she was just like, do whatever, I could do anything kind of mom,
Yeah.
Like, so like I saw a lot of that in that doc, and I would just be like, Mom, you gotta see this episode. Like, remember that? Like we was doing that. I was like showing you the rhymes.
Yeah,
like,
related to it.
Yeah, man. Like it was a good doc, bro. Kanye, he definitely set the standard for like, if Cudi like for me showed that you can be yourself, Kanye shows you can like do anything.
Yeah, for sure. And then that was definitely a beautiful thing about it, because as obviously as Kanye's story goes, he had to go up against the likes of like 50 Cent and go up against like the gangster rap that was very popular at the time, and then he brought in the whole backpack rap and just kind of like being your own self, and then it gave off the offsprings of like Kid Cudi and just everybody else that came beyond, and it changed the game.
Yeah, it was a big like
changed the game
underdog story. You know, everyone loves an underdog story. That's just the shit.
Yeah. At what point did you start kind of like really leaning into that? I guess.
Like leaning into what? What do you mean?
To like getting to like really outside of the box and just kind of like, or was that always from the beginning?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, like I had like serious intentions, so I was like trying to color outside the lines in a playful manner, I guess.
Yeah.
But when I got to AI, like I was like.
And what year was this when you were at AI?
Let me see. Damn, take me back, bro. Damn, it was like 2012.
Okay, all right,
for sure. That's when I first like moved here, and I was like meeting all these creatives, and like I'm from Houston, like we don't even talk to each other like that. We'd be mugging, but it'd be love.
Yeah.
But we'd be mugging. You know what I'm saying? Like when I came here, everybody was like passing joints and like being extra cool and shit. So like I had this roommate. He was like. He had a dad that was like super rich or whatever.
Shit.
And we spent like a whole like year in Uvalde just like going crazy, like just taking peyote, LSD, drinking, fucking craziness, like, and I feel like after that experience that kind of opened me up to hallucinogens, and then I'm just like starting to look at music like, oh, I could just do anything with this shit.
You got to do peyote?
Yeah.
How was that?
It's wild because like out there, like deep in Uvalde, have you been over there in that area?
No, I have not.
It's kind of like borderline Mexico.
Yeah.
So it's like a lot of open fields, a lot of fucking open skies. You could like literally see the stars. You can't see that in the city, but like out there, it's like the country. So
yeah.
So I'm tripping at night, me and my roommate and a couple chicks, and we're just like laying there, just like looking at the stars, and it's just like you literally feel like, oh, I got it all figured out, like. The universe is starting to make sense in this one moment.
Yeah.
But of course it goes away because that's how it goes.
How long was that trip for?
I don't know. It felt like 12 hours. I'm sure it was just like.
Cause I've heard crazy stories about how peyote, like people have tripped on it for like a week straight and
I'm sure it wasn't a week straight. It felt like that whole night and then maybe the whole day up until like midday kind of vibe.
Okay.
Yeah. It was
like a very eye-opening experience.
Yeah, man. Like after that, I just started, taking shrooms a lot, microdosing, doing regular shit, microdosing, like going to the grocery store. Like,
oh, it's the best. I love microdosing.
Just doing regular shit and just watching shit. Like, okay.
Yeah, it definitely helps with perspective.
Yeah, for sure. Like, and when you're like a songwriter, that's like the main thing. Like, you gotta gain perspective on you or the people around you.
Yeah, especially if you ever reach a point where you're like kind of like struggling or have a writer's block or anything of that sort. Like I've always been a firm believer that the shrooms and the likes of it are very beneficial and healthy to the mind.
Oh yeah,
because like definitely microdosing is something that I want to get to a point to where I can like just do it on a daily basis. Start off my day, get some like
that'd be nice.
Little dose.
Wake up a little sunshine.
Yeah,
I was doing that like crazy. I had to slow that down, man. I was like, it's getting out of hand.
Yeah.
One thing that really helps writer's block is just like jacking off. That just kind of.
Oh yeah. Just a little release
just get a little
for the
pressure off your chest one time, and then boom, you back.
I can see that because for me,
it works for me. At least.
It's always been like. For me, it's always like I'm in sheer boredom and I have nothing to do, and I'm like, all right, let me just go like bust a quick one real quick.
Yeah, but Pornhub popping. Like when you bored, Pornhub popping.
Yeah, until you like reach all like you're going down all the rabbit hole of like I'm on page 48, and I was like, I can't find the right video. Bro.
Sometimes you're just sitting there like, oh, see, it's more of this stepbrother shit. Goddamn.
Yeah, man, that shit gets weird whenever they start like really like getting borderline between the family stuff.
Yeah,
like,
I don't know what's happening right now with the porn, but it's a lot of like mommy fucking brothers. I don't know what the hell going on. I just want to see it jump one time. That's all I'm trying to see. Get in and get out.
Are you a big a fan of OnlyFans then?
Oh no. I can't be tricking, bro.
No,
I can't be tricking. That's a form of tricking. I'm from Houston, bro. We can't be tricking, bro. But I'm seeing the OnlyFans, re-uploads on Pornhub, and I'm supporting those.
Oh, there you go.
Boom.
You get a little reach around
A
for
little stream.
free of
Little
access.
stream.
So I guess going back to you, the name TaylorMade.
Yeah.
Not only the way it's spelled, but just the name in general. How did you how did that come about? Like what kind of like what was the influence to that?
So like when I had that name, like Raider Clan was like this shit.
Oh, okay.
So like all of my bros was flipping letters. Like we was just doing that. And like I just kept it.
Yeah.
Like
Never went away.
yeah, because like at that time we were flipping letters and we were like, yeah, like the ancient Egyptians were like flipping letters and that's how they were like getting powers. From, like, like all this shit, you know what I'm saying? Like we were like, I think it was that time where like Pro Era was out and everybody was just trying to be woke. Everyone's wearing the glasses with the third lens for no reason right here. Like, yeah, it was that time.
Okay.
So yeah, it's flipped for that. And then the name TaylorMade is just like, I feel like I make music for like the kids like me.
Okay.
So like my music is like tailor-made for like a person like me.
Specifically like a specific suit.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that. What are your favorite genres? Other than, I would imagine, obviously, like rap or hip hop.
My favorite genres right now is 80s, like post-punk rock and like all of that psych rock they were doing in the 80s. I'm like in love with that shit right now.
Any bands in particular?
Yeah, like the Stooges.
Okay.
Like all the
ABGB type stuff?
Yeah. All the Izzy Pop shit, the Joy Division shit.
That's crazy. Yeah.
All of that. The Smiths.
Definitely a wild time.
Like, no, that's the shit, bro. Like,
yeah.
I was real pissed about something that happened, bro. I gotta clear the air, bro.
Yeah? What's up?
I had just got into this song, and I'm sure you know it, Running Up the Hill by Kate Bush. It's popular now because of,
because of the fucking show.
Because of the show. But like before the show came out, I had just found this song. And I was like in love with this chick singing over the Kanye drums crazy. And I was like, oh, this shit crazy. I'm telling all my bros about this chick. I'm watching documentaries on this Kate Bush chick. I'm like learning so much about her. I'm falling in love with like her whole catalog. And then I'm sitting there watching Stranger Things.
Song comes on.
And then the song comes on. I'm like, no, my song. That was my song, yo. Like, that was my special song, bro. It really got me in that mode, bro.
Yeah.
You feel me? But I'm
happy how it goes, man. You're really into something. You try to put as many people as you can, and people are like, yeah, and then fucking.
I work really hard and like just trying to like my own shit, Like,
yeah.
Because everyone's liking the same shit, It's kind of hard to like create anything original while everyone's like listening and watching the same shit.
Do you take a lot of influence from them too, from post pop?
From post pop, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Recently, yeah, like with that song that I have with KITT, Dead Punk.
Yeah.
I was definitely in that vibe, like heavy, like the Stooges every day.
Okay.
Like just jamming that kind of shit.
How did that just that I guess going to that track? How did that project came together with, especially with you and KITT? Because it was very.
I legit lost my lighter.
Oh, I don't know that we have any lighters. Here's a lighter. Oh, I thought that was a lighter right there.
All right, I'm so sorry, guys.
It's all right.
Yeah, but the song came together. I was in the studio. Hold up. Oh, there you go. My bad. All right.
It's all right. We're good now.
Yeah, I was in the studio with the Beat Demons. That's what I was like working with heavy.
Okay.
They did like some Bad Bunny tracks and shit like that.
Oh wow.
They're big over there in that area. And like me and I think only like Quinn FN are like the only like rap people they like work with. Oh. But I was in the studio with them and MCH was like half of the Beat Demons. He was like playing this rock beat, and I told him like because we had already made like Hanada, which is kind of like on the edge of that, because we were like trying to scratch a little like Juice WRLD-ish area. And he's playing the beat, and I'm like loving it. I'm like, I came up with the hook like instantly. I'm like, lose your head, please don't lose your. Like, I'm like, oh, this shit's sick. Like, we lay it down real quick, And I'm like, all right, fuck this, bro. Like, I gotta FaceTime Kitty, like, cause I already knew Kitty, cause
Okay. How did that relationship come about?
oh yeah, I think that's what I was supposed to say.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, so I met Kitty when I was like doing this show. These chicks used to throw this show at Scratch House. You remember Scratch House? Yeah, OG shit. But I used to throw this show called The Girls Room, and I was performing there.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And she was there like with like her boyfriend or something, and they were like being hella goofy. And me and my girl, we met her, and she was chill as fuck. And then a little later on from that, she started doing music.
Oh, okay.
And it was fire. And I was like, yo, like,
Yeah, she's been popping.
yeah, I was like,
She's
yo,
been popping
like,
a lot.
let me get on, one of them tracks on, her album that she dropped, Disco Lemonade. And we did the track, and I like performed with her, at shows. So like we had a good relationship. So I just FaceTimed her, I showed her the track, and I was like, you gotta get on this. Like, you down to get on this? And she was like in the car driving, like it looked like it was raining over there, because she's not in Austin. She's like in a whole nother state and shit. Like, but she was down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Shout out to her team too.
It seems like it came together perfectly because the song is definitely a vibe.
Yeah.
And
sure.
it's funny that just going back to Beat Demons that you say that they did they work with Bad Bunny because literally before we were obviously listening to music and going through your albums and stuff like that, I was like, whenever you get into your like I guess rock type music, it reminds you of like the earlier Bad Bunny stuff when he got into his rock type stuff when he was getting into that bag.
Yeah, no, they could get into like almost any bag, bro. Like the B Demons are cold, bro. Shout out to the B Demons.
So are you a fan of Bad Bunny, or do you like that type of music? Because he is. I see y'all along the lines because y'all both are very versatile in the sense that y'all can explore other sounds and just like kind of vibe into it,
Yeah, man. Like, I fuck with Bad Bunny. I don't want to be fake and be like saying like I'm a big fan.
No,
like,
of course,
But I really did like that new album he dropped.
Oh yeah,
it was very good. Like, I could see why Drake had to switch it up.
Yeah,
because like from what I'm hearing, he's crushing the numbers.
Yeah, and he's like
a
Spanish artist going worldwide.
That's what I'm saying. They're saying he's like killing Drake a little bit. Like,
he's definitely giving Drake a little bit of a challenge. So
the music with him sounds so good. Like, I don't even need to know like what he's saying. It's just like that music.
When you vibe,
It's really good. Yeah, for sure.
You could definitely vibe a heartbreak in any language.
Yeah, bro. Like, I put on his album and I put on the Kendrick album and I just like went walking.
Oh, dude,
it's like I feel like that's kind of sometimes the best time to experience like an album, like going on a walk.
Yeah, it seems to be that this summer definitely is like not even just from my own experience, but like for all the albums that have been dropping and are going to be dropping. Like, it's a summer of like, I guess as far as the stages goes, like heartbreak, self-healing. And then you get into your vibe with the Drake house, and then now we're finna get Brent and Giveon.
Oh my
into
god,
our toxic shit. It's all.
I'm already warning my girl. I'm like, I'm about to get real toxic, babe. I'm gonna tell you right now. When that Brent on,
Brent,
I'm gonna start acting up.
Yeah, and then we get Giveon too right after that.
Oh my god.
It's
a lot of good R&B, bro. Like, it's Brent, a lot of good music in general right now. Like,
Brent definitely got me back and like really got me into R&B, honestly, because I was never the biggest R&B fan, but like over the past few years, I started getting into it.
You wasn't fuck with Tiller, bro? Bryson Tiller?
I did a little bit, but it wasn't enough.
He disappeared though. Yeah, he just gave you like a little bit and disappeared.
Samples,
yeah, for sure.
But Brent, I fuck with Brent, obviously Giveon, Jasmine Sullivan, Ari Lennox.
Yeah,
like, there's definitely a lot of new artists that like definitely have been getting me hooked. Like,
yeah, they coming with it right now. R&B for sure.
Yeah, so
it's a lot of London R&B going on too.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Man, like I'm getting put on by R&B Tommy on Twitter, bro. He be putting me on like a lot of London gems. Right before they blow up.
I'm gonna have to get on that too, cause shit.
Shout out the boy.
That's dope, man. So what else? What do you have working on right now? Because I know last year, you dropped 2 projects, right?
Yeah,
you dropped Super, and then you dropped Smile, with your friends.
Yeah. I dropped Super. that was completely produced by Beat Demons.
Yeah, that whole project was really good. I fucked with it.
Yeah, appreciate it, bro. It was like, I was trying to I wanted to make something lit. Like I wanted to make something that you could feel like you got superpowers too, but I didn't want to like do what everyone else was doing.
Yeah.
So it was like, it was hard for a while, Like we were like making like hundreds of tracks and just like, I guess we were just kind of building a relationship at first, you know? Like for like a year, we were just like making tracks and just noticing we're getting better. And then when we would notice we try to like fall into like a trendy pocket, we'd be like try to dead it. So it's like some of that back and forth.
Okay.
And then Cry Later. That's shout out my boy Cash LaSure. That's my boy, yo. He produced most of that with Beat Demons. And that's like, alternative R&B bag.
Yeah, this is another fun project, especially too. Cause who all did you have featured on that project?
I think the only feature is Lil Doozy. Shout out Lil Doozy, my boy. Yeah. Hey, yo, gang, yo, Lil Doozy. Go stream that boy, yo. He just dropped the project. My boy Lil Doozy, yo.
Yeah, Lil Doozy go hard. I think we sat down with him a while back at the pre-roll.
Okay, yeah. That's my boy, yo. That boy voice is crazy.
Yeah.
He killing it.
He has a vibe to him too.
Yeah, he does definitely. That's my boy, yeah.
So there's those projects. I know you said that you had been started writing already and barely started recording.
Yeah. I've been last few months I've just been writing. Living life, trying to find experience. Watching films, just looking for inspiration, and I was finding it.
Yeah.
Like there's so much good stuff.
What films do you usually get into when you start like looking for inspiration? What do you search for?
It could either go any way.
Yeah.
I'm a complex guy. Like sometimes I'm super satisfied with just watching a like romantic comedy.
Oh, that's my shit.
Like that's the bag, though.
Yeah,
you feel
bro.
me? Like I might put on a cheesy action
My
film.
guilty pleasure fucking rom-coms is my shit.
Like that's the bag. And then sometimes some artsy films, some A24 shit, so I get out.
Oh yeah, they've been getting it.
Woo!
They've been getting it.
They've been on a kill streak, bro.
Yeah, bro. Every film they do is like fucking.
It's ridiculous.
Which is really good because like now when you start seeing like with all the major films and all the like big companies, you start getting a little bit repetitive with the same old storyline, reprises and of the
redos,
remakes and stuff like that. It's like, but A24 is getting really, really creative with it.
Yeah, and I really
especially with the horror films too.
Yeah, for sure. I like the I went to the theater to see The Green Knight. Like I rushed to that because that shit was. See, I love period films, and I feel like they kind of put a weird twist to it. But anyways, I'm getting off on a tangent. So yeah, I just started recording, man. I'm working on Super 2. I'm working on Cry Later 2. I'm working on this other project called The Boy and the Beautiful Nightmare. It's like my attempt to make like some high-end Kanye type rap music.
Your version of My Beautiful Dark
Yeah. You feel me? Like a twist on that. You feel me? And then I'm doing like the little post-punk rock project. That's where Dead Punk's coming from.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'm working on 4.
Have you started? I don't know if you've done it already or not, but have you looked into like working with actual like bands in Austin or like in Houston?
Yeah. Well, I've been thinking about it. I did a live performance with the Subwoofers. It's like I think a off-brand from the Cole Rice band.
Okay,
yeah.
Shout out Cole Rice.
Yeah, shout out Cole Rice. Yeah, shout out Subwoofers. That was cool. But yeah, for the post-punk rock, I really do want to like reach out, start talking to some of these musicians. So many of them,
Yeah,
definitely
would be interesting, especially live performance.
Yeah, that's the key, Like I want to get a lot of that rock shit off, especially here, Yeah, that's the vibe. Yeah.
Do you get to do a lot of obviously you've had your time here in Austin, but do you get to go back to Houston and play your part out there too in the music?
Oh man, yeah, not at all. Like, not at all. Like I only go back home. I'm like super low key. I just like check on my family, check on like the friends I still have. Okay. and I just go back to Austin,
Yeah.
I'm barely participating in the Austin scene, I just like make music, Yeah. I'm really trying to focus a lot of energy on making like some of the best visuals.
Okay.
That's
like
like
how do you go about that? What's like your I guess perspective on that?
Yeah, like I just think that like music videos are so important, like a good visual. And like I don't want to do like the standard like music video shit.
Say more boring shit.
Yeah, I want to make like if you seen like the Dead Punk music video, like that's like an experience, bro.
Yeah.
Like we had like major actors, like a major big budget video. Shout out Cam Glass, yo. Shout out the team, yo. Shout out JD, the squad, bro. My boy Colt, Andrew, the squad.
Damn.
Throat God, what's up? Shout out, gang.
See, I think you definitely try to go all out then with the
Oh yeah, for sure. Like even when I did that video with Trent, shout out Trent Owens for Nurse Joy, we were going crazy in Trailer Park. Like we were doing the most for sure. But yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I'm just trying to make like films. I'm trying to bring like films.
Kind of just get creative in all aspects from every direction.
Yeah. Because I feel like the music is getting somewhere serious, and I want like a strong visual to accompany that. You know.
Okay. Would you ever, just like kind of off-putting, but would you ever go into like doing like some sort of like musical or type shit?
Well, musical. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Like that Trapped in the Closet joint, bro.
Ooh. What part? What part?
All the parts, bro. All the parts. I know we can't talk about it because you know who, like Voldemort. But shit, that shit was hot, bro.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was definitely a time. What a time.
I low key want to like hire a choir and just like go random places with the choir.
Yeah, I had been recently talking
fire.
about it with Troy, our engineer, because I've never been a big fan of musicals. I've never been like enjoying it, but then like I watched that movie Tick Tick Boom. I don't know if you've seen it. It's with Andrew Garfield.
No,
I watched it just for the fuck of it. It came out when it came out this year, right? Tick Tick Boom, or last year? Last year I think it came out.
Okay.
And I watched it. It's like about the guy who created who wrote is it Rent?
Ah, okay.
It was a very, very good film. It probably made its way to my top 5.
Really?
And I don't fuck with musicals like that. But it caught my attention with musicals, and I was like, man, I could only imagine writing a musical must be like a whole experience, because like just from everything you told me, like you care about visual, you care about the audio, you care about the experience. I feel like that would be like something that would be along the lines.
Yeah, no, that'd be sick. I used to hate musicals too. I'm not gonna lie. Like I used to hate watching like cartoon musicals too. Like if I was watching like a cartoon movie and they started singing, I would turn that shit off. I'd be like, nah. But I saw Encanto, bro.
Yeah.
That was beautiful, bro. They were like, those songs were so good, bro.
Yeah. They
so yeah, I'm starting to come around on the musicals, bro.
definitely peep that movie.
Yeah,
it's
I'm gonna check it out. Is it like a real movie or a cartoon movie?
No, it's a live action.
Okay, all right.
It's on Netflix.
I mean, it's real. It's real people.
Yeah. That's what you call it, right? Live action, but it's like, what do you call it then?
You said Tick Tick Boom, so I was thinking like a cartoon, like.
No. Yeah, but no, yeah, definitely. I feel like that's something that would fall along the lines of your career path.
Yeah, that'd be sick, for sure. Yeah.
What is your overall, I guess, not only just like mission in life, but like mission with the direction that you're taking music? What is your ultimate, I guess, goal to like accomplish?
I want to I believe in God. Do you believe in God?
Yeah.
That's what's up. Like I want to make like music for like, you know, kids that also believe in God can like turn up to like anything else and like have like the high end quality that everything else has.
Yeah.
But be like a safe spot. You know, I feel like, not to get too deep, but I feel like a lot of music has like a lot of sub-frequencies, subconscious things going on, you know. And I would love to just like give a great experience to like kids to like shape their lives too.
Yeah, just help them.
Yeah, like
understand and just really enjoy it instead of having like a low budget.
Yeah, like, you know, when I make music, like it's the best experience of my fucking life.
Yeah,
like that's the moment I feel like alive. You feel me? And I want that feeling to kind of replicate when like someone's listening to the music. I want you to feel like the best version of you. Like you can do anything when you're listening to this music.
Yeah.
And then that resonates like when you turn it off.
Put you in the right space.
Yeah. I feel like the best music does that, at least for me.
Yeah. No, I definitely feel like you're definitely just even on that right path of doing what you're doing because, um, yeah, just listen to your music. It's you can't. It's one of those things where you can't really like explain to somebody like when I try to like tell people like, oh, listen to this, see, it's like let me know what you think about it. You can't really explain like this is the vibe you get or this is what you get because I know like probably like I'm gonna see the people try to box you in and try to tell you like, oh, he has like that little Uzi voice or he has that certain sound that kind of falls in this category, but then you get deeper in your music and you get really creative with it and you
Yeah, it
start
gets
trying
weird.
new samples
Yeah,
and
yeah,
you
yeah.
trying new things and stuff like that. Um,
Yeah, I want to be. I'm like that selfish artist, like Triple X Nation. Like I'm like that kind of artist. Like I want to make. I don't want you to go nowhere else. Like if you're in a mood for like something smooth, I'm right here. You want to turn up, I'm right here. You want to get melodic, I'm right here. Where you want to go to the islands? I got some tropical. Like what
yeah,
you want to do? Like you want to rock out? I got that. Like stay right here. You feel me?
yeah.
Like
No, I fuck with that.
yeah,
And it definitely has shown because you definitely get a lot of love and a lot of attention for just because of what you're doing because it's very different. Do people usually tend to try to box you in with the like obviously like with the likes of like Travis, Cuddy, and Uzi and stuff like that?
yeah. I mean, like Travis is like the real big homie, so I used to get that a lot.
Yeah,
I don't get that as much, but used to be like the Travis, Lil Uzi, Kid Cudi, Kanye thing. I'm never mad at the Kanye Kid Cudi thing. Like keep those
of course
coming.
you can.
You know, I'm not mad at the Travis thing either. 'Cause that's the big bro. Like we're from the same hood. Like
Yeah.
I'm glad to see him kill it. Like when I talk to my mom, she's hella proud because she knows him too, and she's like
Oh wow.
defending him. Like because like he had that little thing,
Oh
Astroworld
yeah.
thing. But my mom was out here like arguing and shit, like with
Oh
people and
really?
shit. Like you don't know him. He's a good kid. Look what he did for the neighborhood. Like he's got
Yeah.
like the whole neighborhood like built up and shit.
Really.
Yeah, yeah,
Man, so he really be out there then taking care of it.
yeah, yeah, yeah. My mom still stays in that neighborhood, so she like benefits
that's
from like
awesome.
all that shit. Yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah. So that's the big bro, like yeah, for sure. But I feel like I'm in my own space, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know you said that you don't really get deep into like the Austin music scene, let alone like the Houston scene at all. But what's your take on where the Austin music scene stands at this moment?
um, I don't want to like say nothing crazy.
Nah, you get to air your shit out, bro. It's all right. Ain't nobody gonna say nothing.
No, I mean you know I'm gonna start with love.
Yeah.
Start with love. There's a lot of good stuff going on. You know, my boy Teddy the Legacy's out here killing it.
Oh yes.
You
Shout out
know,
Teddy.
Black Odyssey is out of here doing
yeah.
crazy shit. Next level visuals, next level music.
Yeah.
You know, DZ Brown's killing it. You know, so it's a lot of good stuff going on. I just want to throw that out there. And I see it, a peep, you know.
Yeah.
Outside of the rap, there's a lot of great artists and bands out
Yeah,
here developing. And I think if it just keeps going in the right direction, it could get somewhere, you know.
Yeah.
We all need to start just rocking with each other more, you know.
Yeah.
Like I'm saying that being antisocial, but like
It's a story as old as time.
yeah, we just gotta like Atlanta it or something, you know. And I
Yeah.
feel like we're coming around to that.
Yeah, Austin definitely has this potential to do that because, yeah, definitely a lot of people that definitely network and work with each other, but there's still like a large range of artists and genres and stuff like that that we could potentially reach and really get in contact with, but and it hasn't reached that point yet. I don't think, at least, you know.
Yeah, I mean, and also shout out Trap Mafia, yo. They're good peeps. They're always showing
yeah.
love. They're on the grind. Shout out to them. Yeah, I mean, it's I was having a conversation with an A&R at the Domain, and he was talking about like what the Austin rap scene looks like, and he was not impressed, like.
No.
And I was trying to tell him that there's like, a lot of good music out here. It's just like, I think sometimes what they choose to put in the main front isn't like the best representation on what's going on.
Yeah.
No shade or anything, but I think we got potential though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we'll get to it at some point, and soon enough it'll happen. Especially, obviously, I feel like COVID definitely took a leg down.
Yeah, that took
on everything that
took a
was
big
going
dive
on.
for sure.
Yeah.
But I just personally love making music in Austin.
Yeah.
Like, it's a great place to make music in. Like, you got the hills, you got the lakes, you got the city, you got the paintings, you got the weird people you could people watch. Like, you got almost any and everything you want. You know what I'm
Sucks
saying?
how expensive it is right now.
Yeah, for sure. That aside, you know.
Yeah.
But
It's still a vibe.
I love the city, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I've always loved the city. It's just got a good vibe, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there any artists that you are looking forward to or wanted to work with coming up?
Like that song that come up?
Oh, just in general here in the city.
Um, mm, shit. Let me see. Let me think here. There's not like anyone in the city like I want to work with right now, but I like what's going on. I don't think I'm personally in this space. I don't have to do any like anybody in particular. I just don't think I'm in the space to like collab.
Okay. You're
Like,
still doing it just in your own lane right now?
yeah, I'm really honing in on like my sound, you know, protecting my energy and frequency right now because like I want to put it all into the music. So I don't think I'm in the space to collab, but you know, I want that Cudi and Kanye feature, of course.
Oh yeah, of course. Anybody can.
Yo, hit your boy up. Let's do it.
It's unfortunate.
I'll get out my mood just for you.
It seems that it's unfortunate that they probably will not work together in
It's
the
okay.
foreseeable future.
I could do what Kanye was doing back in the gap. Like Kanye would like bridge the gap like Mos Def and Jay-Z. Like I could do that for Cudi and Ye. You feel me?
There
Like,
you go. There you go.
yeah, I'm putting it out there.
Man, so definitely I've enjoyed this conversation with you. Let the people know that are watching and listening where they can find you. Give out your socials, give out your website, give all that stuff.
Yeah, for sure. It's your boy TaylorMade. You can find me on Instagram at TaylorMade. It's spelled TVLORMVDE. Same thing on Twitter. Find me on Spotify, Apple Music, all that good stuff. YouTube, new videos. We coming.
Yeah, and then stay on the lookout for the next projects that are coming out. Are they gonna come out this year or next year?
Like we were having this conversation off camera about sometimes things take time.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so I don't want to put like a date on it.
Date. Okay,
But not
stay
not
tuned. Just
anytime
follow
soon.
and just stay tuned.
Yeah.
It'll come when it comes.
Yes.
Yes, sir. But before we do finish off, I do want to end off on a positive note, as I said.
Of course.
Would you like to kick that off, or would you like me to kick that off?
Yeah. So what do? We just like say like something positive?
Yeah, anything good or positive that's happened to you, or any good advice or positivity that you may want to put out into the world for somebody to take from this episode. And just be like, you know what?
You know, when it feels like everything's like crumbling around you and like you want to quit at that point, that's the point where you got to push past it because something amazing is about to happen.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm realizing that, so I just want to put that out there.
I fuck with
Keep
that.
going.
Yes. Don't give up. I fuck with that because, I can relate to that very heavily as we had our conversation off screen, you know?
Yeah. I feel like that. I call it the threshold, like where you're like about to take it to a whole nother level, but you're kind of in that in-between stage, you know?
Yeah. Man,
What you got for me? What you
let me
got?
see. It is still it's mental health awareness month for men, right?
For men, yeah, we still in here.
And it's Pride Month too.
Shout out.
It's both, but I guess I say that to say that I've always been a big advocate for checking on your friends and making sure they're straight, because as anybody who's been watching the show since it first began, I was in a deep pit of depression. I've always battled with depression, anxiety, for the most major part of my life. But before we started this podcast, I was in a deep pit of depression that was just I don't even know what it was. It's just I was like deep in the depths of it, But
Shit.
doing this show had kind of like dragged me out of it and helped me come out of it, especially because I was doing it with my best friends.
What's up, man?
I only said that to say that you never know what anybody's going through. Something I've definitely learned, like in therapy and just through this kind of health self-healing journey that I've been on in the past few months. Don't take anything personal. If anybody comes at you sideways, anybody kind of comes at you with aggression or any sort of like negativity, don't take it personal. You may not know what they're going through.
Yeah, especially right now.
Yeah,
Shit tough right now.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit to play into what people are dealing with at the moment. Not saying to let it slide, but don't let it rile up your emotions. You know, you never know what somebody's dealing with. The way people treat you is just a reflection of what they're dealing with. And sometimes, you never know. Somebody may just need a hug.
That's true.
Sometimes all somebody needs is a hug. 'Cause, if you ever need a hug, I'd be more than happy to give you one.
You gonna give him a hug, bro?
Yeah, we gonna give some hugs. We gonna take those shots too. But put your hand on your chest and just hold it there, and that'll lower your heart rate. It'll help your anxiety, and it'll help you take a breather if you're feeling like you're frustrated, if you're having some sort of anxiety attack. But yeah, I know I'm kind of spilling all over the place. But
it's all good, man. I'm sure people need that, especially right now, bro. Like, it's tense. It's tense.
Take care of yourself. Take care of your people. Look out for your friends. Make sure everyone's around. But also still just make sure that you're okay first. I know shit may seem like it's the end of the world, like he said, but it's only like meaning that something better is coming. But yeah, it's my big spill of a positivity, man.
I like it.
Oh, shit. Man, I appreciate you for coming through today, man.
Thanks for letting me come through.
Great conversation, and hopefully we'll be able to have more and so in the future.
Of course.
Oh yes, it is Troy's
happy birthday.
Russian cat's birthday. 3 years old. Gumball.
Okay.
Happy birthday, Gumball. If you're watching,
birthday, Gumball.
You'll probably be watching later tonight when he's editing
cat.
this. Happy birthday to that Russian cat. Dobre utro. Some point at some time in Russia. I don't know. But I'm Mario from the South Side.
TaylorMade.
And this has been I Don't Know That's Perfect, and we're out.
I kept forgetting that camera.
I didn't have